Harry. What are you going to teach us today? As it's the last lesson before Christmas, could you teach us something fun?
I think I know just the thing. Can you turn to Levi Corpus, Hermione?
Right. It says here that you hold your wand up and move it like this. Levi Corpus!
Okay, Joe, just watch what I do.
Let's try again.
Levi Corpus!
Keep going! Keep going! Careful! Keep going!
I said I believed you, Harry! Don't worry, you did quite well. Okay, no, you were terrible, but I know you can do it. I watched you while we were doing the other spells.
You did?
Yeah, come on, let's teach the spell to the others.
Don't go, Harry. I want to talk to you.
Are you alright?
You're a really good teacher, Harry. Mistletoe.
It's your dad! Quick! We need to get to McGonagall!
Harry, what's the matter?
I can't explain now. We have to find Professor McGonagall. Come on!
Now, where do you think you're going at this hour?
It's Ron's dad. He's been attacked by a snake.
Harry was screaming in his sleep.
I wasn't dreaming. Mr. Weasley collapsed. I saw it.
Calm down. I believe you, Potter. Now, you and Mr. Weasley will go straight to the headmaster's office. I will collect young Ginny and your brothers. Off you go now. There's no time to waste.
Come on, Harry. Let's get to Dumbledore's office.
What in heaven's name is wrong now?
Phineas, I need you to go to your portrait at Grimmauld Place. Tell them Arthur Weasley has been gravely injured.
Professor, please. What's happening to me?
You wished to see me, Headmaster?
Yes, Sevens. I'm afraid we daren't wait, even until morning.
Potter, come with me.
Sir?
Now, Potter.
Fawkes will go to Molly. We've made sure that your father will be found by the right people.
Why am I here? What?
You are here to learn occlumency, the art of magical mind defense. There is a connection between the Dark Lord's mind and your own. You must learn to control this.
You mean he can read my mind?
Read it, control it, unhinge it. If he becomes aware of the connection, occlumency will help you shield yourself. I am about to attempt to break into your mind. Legilimens. Adequate, Potter. For a first attempt, it was not as poor as it might have been.
Will I have to do many lessons, sir?
Evidence suggests that you are sharing the Dark Lord's thoughts and emotions. It is inadvisable that such a connection should be allowed to continue. Now clear your mind. Let go of all emotion.
It's almost time for you to return to Hogwarts. Before you go, why don't you go and have some fun with your friends? Let Arthur know when you want to leave.
Harry, how are you?
Fine.
Must have been a shock seeing that happen to Mr. Weasley. We're glad you were able to warn us. If you hadn't, things could have become much more serious.
What are you doing, Ginny?
Creature's been hiding things, so we can't throw them out. Mum's asked me to find anything we might have missed in here. Be careful, though. There's some really dangerous stuff in this house. See you later, Harry. Don't forget, we've got to be ready to catch the night bus.
The noble and most ancient House of Black.
Lestrange.
They're in Azkaban. I used to be there until Mother blasted me off. I hated the lot of them. Went to live with your father. You haven't seen Creature, have you? He's been missing for quite some time now.
You don't think he could have left the house, do you?
He might despise me, but he still has to have my permission. No, he's skulking around here somewhere. I better look for him.
Blood traitors! Abominations!
Hi.
Hi, Harry. Listen, mate, about my dad.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You saved his life.
I'm not sure. I think it was me who did it.
It couldn't have been you, could it? Like Hermione's always saying, you can't leave Hogwarts magically. There's no way it could have been you.
What do you think your dad was doing when he was attacked?
Fred and George overheard Dad talking. He said he was guarding something at the Ministry. Maybe that weapon we heard about.
Have you seen Creature? I want to give him his Christmas present.
No, I haven't seen him.
Have you seen Creature?
No, I...
Blood traitors! Abominations!
Are you all right, Mr. Weasley?
Absolutely, Harry. St. Mungo's was an interesting experience. You know, a trainee healer there showed me some old Muggle remedies. Did you know they use things called stitches to sew wounds back together? Fascinating.
What really happened when you were attacked?
It's very simple. I'd had a very long day, dozed off, got sneaked up on and bitten. Are you ready to go back to school?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
You should speak to Sirius. He's waiting for you in the tapestry room.
If my mistress only knew the vermin infesting our house, it would break mistress's heart.
My mother didn't have a heart. Now go away, Creature.
Whatever master wishes. Nasty brat.
So, time to go back to Hogwarts.
Seems like we're always saying goodbye.
It won't always be this way. You're a good person, Harry.
Harry! It's Hagrid! He's back!
Hagrid! Where have you been all this time?
Oh, well, that's a bit complicated, you see.
What's going on, Hagrid?
I can't leave without telling someone about him.
About who?
I couldn't just leave him. See, he's my brother, Grop. Well, half-brother.
Grop, meet your new friend Hermione.
Hey, Harry, hadn't you better get to Snape's office? You've got your next occlumency lesson.
Thanks for reminding me.
What do you think the answer is? Can I look at his work? I suppose.
I never thought I'd come to Hogwarts. I'm so pleased I'm here.
Okay, Harry.
Chops and gravy.
Yummy.
Do you think I could get on the Quidditch team?
Oh, to be young again.
Another day's education.
Incendio!
Seen and not heard. That's what children should be.
Is there a secret passage behind your portrait?
And what is that to you, boy? You are not Slytherin, so you cannot pass. Unless you have the password, of course.
No, I don't.
I thought not. Still, you could try asking some Slytherin students. I'm sure they'd be happy to help you.
Spelled?
Scurrilous scoundrel. I bet Neville does all right in his herbology OWL. Flesh-eating trees of the world. This is what we need for Professor Sprout's essay. Hermione, could you help me with the opening paragraph?
Oh, all right then. And so therefore... Right. Let's take these essays back to Professor Sprout.
Accio!
at this background. They could have at least put in a bookcase or a billiard table. He's got a whole Quidditch pitch in his. What am I supposed to do?
What would Godric Gryffindor make of all of this? That's what I want to know.
Mrs. Weasley would go mad if she saw that mess. I love this thing. Let's see Umbridge catch me now.
Careful! We got potions. We'll be late.
Not if we use the secret passage near the entrance of the dungeon corridor. Then we'll get there in no time.
Do you know the password?
Of course. Such a shame people who aren't in Slytherin don't.
Can you remember the password?
Of course. Just make sure there's no one earwigging when we go in.
Here we are.
Password?
Slytherins are supreme.
Slytherins. And remember, be nasty to mudbloods.
Slytherins are supreme. Not now. I know their precious password.
That was fun.
I'll tell Mr.
teacher.
Not you again.
Slytherins are supreme.
What?
Ha! You're not that supreme after all, are you? Slytherins are supreme. I don't think.
If I didn't have to open, I'd leave you out here, Potter. Keep the noise down.
I'm just glad the sorting happened instead.
You're late, Potter. Inside. What just happened then, Potter?
I've just realised. What's in the Department of Mysteries?
What?
I'd forgotten I'd seen it. When I've been there for the hearing, I've been dreaming about it. Voldemort's been thinking about it. What's there that he wants?
There are many things in the Department of Mysteries, Potter, few of which you would understand, and none of which concern you. Do I make myself plain?
But...
This lesson is over.
Hi, Harry. Everyone's waiting for you in the room of requirement.
Okay.
I think the DA is going really well. Everyone's making such good progress.
Thanks. Now I've really... Slytherins are supreme. Hardly.
I wish I could tell Professor Snape of your sneaking.
How was your occlumency lesson?
It was all right.
Husfield?
Scurrilous scoundrel.
My aunt says you can produce a fully corporeal Patronus. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a stag.
Blimey, Harry! I never knew that!
Why don't you teach us Expecto Patronum?
Alright, but you'll need to think of a really happy memory to get a powerful Patronus. Now copy me. Expecto Patronum!
How did she find us?
It doesn't matter! Run!
Harry?
What are you waiting for? Run!
You're for it now, Potter!
Excellent, Draco. Excellent. 50 points to Slytherin. I'll take him from here.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm sorry.
Well, the game is up. Would you like a written confession?
Professor, no!
Be quiet, Harry. I instructed Harry to form this organization, and I alone am responsible for its activities. But I'm afraid I have no intention of going quietly.
What's the matter?
They came for Hagrid. A group of Ministry wizards in Umbridge.
What?
Is he all right?
Hagrid escaped, but Professor McGonagall tried to help him. She's been hurt.
We have to do something.
We need to get to Hagrid's hut in case he's left any evidence about, you know, him helping Dumbledore with the giants.
Dragon's egg.
Pass, friend to Hufflepuff.
I'm sorry about Cho. It wasn't Cho's fault. They used Veritaserum on her.
Where do you think Dumbledore's gone?
I don't know. He'll be doing things... Professor Sprout, we've brought you our essays on self-fertilizing shrubs.
Excellent work. Superb diagrams as well. 10 points to Gryffindor. Well, if you have time to spend on your herbology, as owl students, you're welcome to use the greenhouses.
There are lots of new things to see.
Dragon's egg.
May your courage hold.
Chops and gravy.
Mmm, yummy.
I thought we were going to Hagrid's.
Potter took his time getting here. What are you going to do without your pet teacher, Potter?
What are you doing here, Malfoy?
I've come to celebrate like you, Potter. I mean, you know that Big Oaf was a substandard teacher, but finally someone in authority realised it too.
Watch it, Malfoy.
Of course, the Ministry had to send some wizards to help Professor Umbridge. Him being half giant, they thought he'd be too stupid to understand he got the sack.
That's it, Malfoy.
Ron, no! Quick! We've got to help him!
You should run off.
Levin Corpus! Belly up! Victor Centra! So clever, don't you, Potter? But times have changed. Even McGonagall's been taken away to St. Mungo's. Where they take all the loonies?
First Dumbledore, now Hagrid and Professor McGonagall. What are we going to do?
We have to do something. We have to fight Umbridge somehow. Let's find the others. We'll show Umbridge who's really in charge at Hogwarts.
I've got some things to show you in our secret room.